What kind of class is this again?
Hip-hop.
And true gangsters don't speak.
There's something about being around them that energizes you.
Woo! Ow!
You have arthritis in your knee.
Arthritis? Arthritis?
Yes. I usually just say it once.
You know, about 5 or 6 years ago, or maybe 7 years ago, maybe, I don't know, I started to become aware that things, you know, like that were happening, and then really became aware of like, oh wait, I gotta really watch what I eat, and I have to, you know, make sure I stretch and exercise and go to the doctor and make sure I get these things checked out, because all this stuff is it is very real, but it's stuff I didn't think about for whatever, the first 40 years of my life. I think getting older it can be daunting, and just life, you know, life is can be a very scary thing, but it's also an incredible, great thing. So there's, you know, that experience as you mature becomes, I think it helps you appreciate life a lot more.
I wish you'd look at me the way you look at Jamie and Darby. When we first met, you wooed me with romantic emails.
It wouldn't make sense for me to send you emails now. We're in the same room all the time.
And in a way, I do feel like sort of amazed at how confident and comfortable a lot of the young people are today. Whenever I say that, I feel like I sound like, you know, an old guy, which I am. But, you know, there's a certain, I think it comes maybe out of growing up with a lot of input, you know, and a lot of access to social media, you know, just so much more at their fingertips, that I think there's a development, that not necessarily a maturation, but just a development that happens earlier. I think about when I was that age, if I had all this, you know, Facebook and Twitter and all these different ways that you sort of have to define yourself and put out a profile of yourself to the world, I can't imagine, you know, as an awkward teenager, what I would have done with that, or how I would have botched that, you know? Or the pressure of that, really. It's a pressure, I think, to say, okay, you know, what represents me at a time when you're trying to figure it out. So that's what I find a little bit maybe, you know, kind of concerning, is that you have to sort of create this public persona for yourself, or choose not to, and that's making another choice, you know, saying I'm not going to engage, which then would have its own repercussions in, you know, for kids today, because everybody's doing it.
For the first time in my life, I stopped thinking of myself as a child imitating an adult.
You feel that way too?
What is that, hoedown?
Hip-hop.